Hey guys, welcome to another night in the shop. I'm Fred. So just a few updates. We're not going to be doing any machining today. I had to go looking through all my racks and my sheds for some material, which I did find. I would have liked it a little bit wider. This is a piece of 5-inch cold roll, and I've got a little bit, and I got some, found some square tubing in the back shed. So usually when I store this stuff, I take a little bit of rust check and just kind of wipe it on there and store it in back. There's no heating in my sheds, obviously, and it just stops the rust from collecting on there, sitting in damp places. But I managed to dig up enough consumable product for the welding positioner. So I did get the mounts slit and tapped. I'll give you a few close-ups of that. That turned out pretty good. But and I got the like I said, the plates for the side of the main motor box, and I'll give you a few shots of that as well. I did get some mail today. Hopefully it's my power supply and my speed controller. And I believe that's what this is here. Oh. See if we can crack that open there. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, so we got a 50 amp speed controller here. And that's for this baby here. And they don't tell you much. Oh, there we go. Fine print right on the inside there, the wiring diagram. This was inexpensive. I'll give you close-ups of all this stuff. This was pretty inexpensive. I think I paid $12 Canadian for this, and it's got the on-off and a speed control to raise the RPM of the motor. I'm going to put a little reverse switch before the motor so I can switch it forward or reverse. So I'll give you a few shots of that, and I got some other stuff in the mail today. This is a Latour S600-12. This is a 12 volt DC output with 50 amps power supply. So let's just have a look at that. No, some loose parts in there, solder, yeah. That's not always good, but maybe I'll take it apart and give it a little bit of a cleaning right off the bat before we continue. So there, we got the 50 amp power supply here, DC power supply, 120, 220 to 12 volts, DC, 50 amps, made in China. So that's what we're going to use to. Oh, it looks like they dinged up the side here. Maybe that's what piece was rattling in there. Well, if it explodes, I'm just going to call them back and tell them to send me a new one. So, yeah. So, yeah, one ear got a little dinged up here. So hopefully it's not completely shot inside. But I'll give you shots of that at the same time as well. So that's going to go in a box. I'm going to probably take up a little aluminum box for both the speed controller and the main input for the 12 volts. So I'll give you a few shots. Hang in there. Let's get to it. Okay, so we got the mounts on the motor now, and she's nice and tight. Got her slit. Put a couple 1024s in there. I've got a little piece of tape all the way around, so this is actually not touching the frame of the motor, which I don't want, especially when you're sending TIG current. I'm going to put a little shaft in here. Going to mount this to this plate here, and I've got some other plates here for the side, and they will be sort of like so. Hang on, let me get this on. They'll be tigged into place like that. And the other one will be like that. And then I got a top cover. Then I'll make a little belt guard in here. And that top cover will also have a hole for the output shaft of the worm gear. And yeah, so that's about it. And then we got, like I said, a little, I don't know if you can see that, little, this is a 50 amp speed controller. So well, it's got 6 SCRs on it. Built pretty good too. You couldn't, I don't think anybody could build it for cheaper than 12 bucks. So I'm going to take this out and put it in a metal box. I'm going to put some nice standoffs on there, plastic standoffs, which I have in the house in my electronics bin. So yeah, so that will be for that. It does come with a little bit of a cheesy cover. So, but I want it shielded from the frequencies when you're welding aluminum or any kind of steel with a TIG. It makes electronics go all cattywampus. So, and then we've got this power supply here. It's got all the terminals here. AC input, ground, and we've got 1, 2, 3 negatives and 3 positives. And then we can do some slight adjustments, tweaking on a little pod here to get it out to exactly 12 volts. So yeah, that was also purchased. Wasn't very expensive. I think it was like 30 bucks or something like that. Anyways, but there we go. There's a number there. So there's where it got mashed in right there on the corner, the little ear got a little mashed in there. So hopefully it doesn't, when I plug it in and add some power to it, doesn't go poof. If it does, it's going back. But anyway, so you got the idea. And then this plate here will be welded on top of here. I'm going to make some gussets in each corner, give it a little more rigidity. And that'll be the main enclosure for the drive itself. So, yeah. Well, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. And I got some small pillow block bearings somewhere in my toolbox or my filing cabinet with all the junk. 3/4 inch. So that one pillow block will be mounted on the top, and one bearing on the bottom. And I'm going to countersink everything so this thing sits really pretty. And yeah, so, and then I'm going to make this tiltable. Got a couple more bearing blocks. Going to weld a shaft on here, and that'll sit on the main frame. And this is going to be the frame for the actual positioner. So yeah, it's slowly coming together. I'm going to make the motor adjustable. I'm going to put a little bracket in there and a little screw, so I can adjust the tension on the belt. These timing belts are pretty precision. I have to, I've ordered 1-to-1, 1 inch to 1 inch from the motor to the worm gear. Like I said, this worm gear is 100 to 1, so it's gonna have a lot of torque. And I'm even thinking of using one of my tables. It's a work chuck for the top part of the. I'll give you shots of that hanging. Oh, you can see that. That part, I never use it on the lathe. In order to put this on, I have to take out the ways. I don't like taking them out because it takes too long to set them up and put them back in. So I'll probably use that as the part of the turntable, and I'll mount an 8-jaw on the top of this for securing metal or whatever. So got a piece of 2.5 inch cold rolled. Gonna make a little hub to sit in there, and then I got some nice hardened 4140 shaft rod that I'm going to use for the shaft. Just going to cut a little keyway in there, a little lip, retaining lip, put some snap rings on the bottom, and done. So yeah, guys, that's it for tonight. Short and sweet. Like I said, got a few odds and ends in the mail today. Kind of cool. Still waiting for a couple turning tools that I ordered, and yeah, we're done. So that's about it. Hang in there. Okay guys, yeah, very short video, no machining today. Maybe if I get a little time tomorrow. I'm doing some renovations in my basement. My youngest son's moving back in, and he wants to save some money to buy his own house. So I said, yeah, no problem. Put up some partition walls downstairs. So yeah, I was doing that all day today. So yeah, as far as the project goes, it's coming along. Pretty stoked about it. I gotta get, like I said, these plates welded and taken in place, get the top plate mounted, get the holes for the worm gear mounted in there, and yeah, we'll be good to go. All right, I'd like to say thanks to all of my subscribers. Thanks to all of my new subscribers. You guys have a great night, and thank you for dropping by. Bye for now.